My son came out to me the same night I caught my daughter sneaking a guy out the back door at 2 in the morning. I am a single mom, 48F, of two teenagers, my son Marcus, 17M, and my daughter Priya, 19F. I work nights at a hospital, but last Tuesday I switched shifts with a coworker and came home early. I should have texted them I was coming back. I did not. I pull into the driveway around 1:45 a.m., and there is a car parked half on the curb that I do not recognize. I walk in through the garage, and before I even get my shoes off, I hear the back door click shut. I walk to the kitchen, and Priya is standing there in a sleep shirt that barely covers anything, out of breath, like she just ran a race. I said, "Who just left out the back door?" She said, "Nobody, I was just getting some air." I walked past her, opened the back door, and there is some guy I have never seen in my life practically sprinting across the yard. I turned around and just stared at her. She started crying immediately, started giving me the whole speech about how she is an adult and she loves him and I do not understand. I told her to go to her room. I was furious. Not even about the guy, honestly. About the lying. About the sneaking. About the car parked outside my house at 2 a.m. like I would not notice. I went upstairs to calm down and I noticed Marcus's light was still on. I knocked and he said come in, and I walked in expecting him to ask what all the noise was about. Instead, he was sitting on his bed with his hands folded like he had been waiting for me. He looked terrified. He said, "Mom, I need to tell you something." I sat down. I did not know what was coming. My brain was still half in the fight with Priya. He said, "I am gay. I have known for a while and I needed you to know." I just looked at him for a second. This kid who I have raised alone since he was 9 years old, sitting there shaking, waiting to see if I was going to fall apart or disappear on him. I hugged him and told him I loved him, and that was never going to change, and I meant every word of it. He started sobbing, like years of it just came out at once. We sat there for almost an hour. I almost forgot Priya existed. Almost. The next morning was absolutely unhinged. Marcus was lighter than I have seen him in years, making breakfast, humming. Priya came down looking like she had not slept, still puffy from crying. She asked if we could talk. I told her yes, but not yet because I was still angry. She saw how I was with Marcus and she said, "So he gets a hug and I get the silent treatment." And Marcus, without even looking up from the stove, said, "Girl, that is not the same situation." I had to leave the room so she would not see me laugh. I have not met the guy from the backyard yet. Priya says they have been together for 4 months. Marcus has been carrying his secret for 2 years. My question is, am I wrong for being way more upset with her than I am about any of this?